Give your review of the Infinity Pool.
Yes, so Infinity Pool is the newest feature film from director Brandon Cronenberg. You know him as the son of the legendary body horror, the king of body horror, David Cronenberg, who's done stuff like The Fly, History of Violence, Eastern Promises, bless you. And Brandon Cronenberg is a very similar director in that vein, but where his father is more interested in, how acts of violence affect the human body physically, Brandon is much more interested in the psychological aspects of it. And here we get a film about a struggling writer played by Alexander Skarsgård, who's on vacation with his wife in this unknown kind of third world country. And he meets another couple, one of which is played by Mia Goth, who they kiss up to him. They kind of play to his ego, and they all go out, and something happens, and Alexander Skarsgård accidentally kills somebody. And in this country, if you commit a crime, the sentence is death. But they have this thing where you can pay to have a double created for you, and the double dies in your place. And from then on, shit gets weird. That is the most I can say. I'm trying to be as vague as possible for this film because I think it's a fantastic watch. Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth both kind of proving why they are these types of actors who I have a great amount of respect for, because they have all the talent in the world. They could be doing countless of these like kind of lame blockbusters, and they said, no, I want to make some weird shit.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm looking at, I'm seeing the trailer here. First time seeing the trailer. Yeah. What could you compare it to anything, like, to give a general sense of like
for me, I think comparing it to, I would say the closest thing I could compare this movie to is something like Eyes Wide Shut, where that was a film about kind of the perversion of the ultra wealthy, where you have so much money that normal stimulus doesn't affect you anymore, so you have to kind of get crazier and crazier. And as the film goes on, as Infinity Pool continues through its runtime, it gets very, very disturbing. It has these moments where it does these stylistic flourishes, but it's never done in a kind of titillating way. Like, Mia Goth is naked in this for all of you, and instead of, arousal, I'm kind of horrified because they make it weird.
So what would the rating be?
For me, just purely off the performances of Alexander Skarsgård and Mia Goth, this is a very strong tune in, but I also know that this is not going to be a film that appeals to a lot of people, because it is very dense, it is very layered, it is very flashy with its style, and it's kind of a slow burn in terms of what the film is trying to say, where the message doesn't really come across until the very end of it. It's like comes together really in its final act as we see this man slowly just descend into hell.
Yeah. Lucky Dog Podcast says Possessor was also good by him, Brandon Cronenberg.
That was a fantastic movie. I think that was one of my favorites of 2020 when it came out.
Okay, so it looks like he's got some talent. Looks like he's doing well, following in Dad's footsteps. So you give it a strong tune in for the Infinity Pool.
Yes, a very strong tune in, and probably the weirdest time you're gonna have it at the theater this month.